Yes, the party's about to start for another 10 drivers as we get set for a dispatch in the second last heat of round one. Brought to you by M&S O'Brien Panel and Paint. The green lights come on. Down into turn 1 and 2. Well, they're 3 wide. Anthony Bear is in there somewhere. On the outside is Damien Amato. And coming out of it the best is the 82 car. Well, they're 3 wide down the back straight. Will that continue to work? Gadget Reed's in the middle somewhere, and underneath comes Anthony Bear, but it's Sean Peters out in front. Ray Leonard in second place. Damien Amato on the outside. Stephen Cooper's there. Sean Reed, the WA champion, is going around the outside. The big pink machine moves into fourth place now with a big burst of speed. He's out after Ray Leonard of Kalgoorlie. In second spot is Damien Amato, and Sean Peters is out in front. So it's Peters, Amato. Here comes Anthony Bear, right round the outside, if you don't mind, into third place now on that of Ray Leonard. Back in fifth place is the 56 car of Stephen Cooper. Anthony Bear going through them like a hot knife through butter. Underneath of Damien Amato. Into second place. Oh, Ray Leonard's gone right in the left-hand turn. Here comes Stephen Cooper. Sean Reed. Also Lance Root is there. Back then to Mark Coulker. The night of Marty Kelly in the 22 car is last of Rudd Macon as they move down the back straight. And I've got a word of advice for Sean Peters. You may be a temporary leader because here comes Anthony Bear. Anthony Bear is out after Sean Peters. Back then to Damien Amato, Stephen Cooper, Sean Reed. Back in sixth place is Lance Root. And there is also the 72 car. And that, of course, is driven by Ray Leonard. One car expires onto the infield, the 45 of Mark Coulker. But out in front, it is Sean Peters. And he's holding off Anthony Bear at the moment. It's Sean Peters by a car length. Anthony Bear in second place is lining him up. So move down the back straight. Sean Peters needs to screw it down tight because Anthony Bear's on his tail. Back then to the 81 of Damien Amato. Maybe not on his tail much longer. He moves for an outside run, lining him up for maybe an inside pass here in the main straight. It's Sean Peters. Anthony Bear takes the lead. Sean Peters back to second place. He fights back as more track lights go out. The other set have gone out. So we've gone back into partial darkness as Sean Peters fights back. We've got a pile up in turn 2. The yellows are on. So Sean Peters will go back to the lead. A bit of a concern here with the power continuing to go out. The lights, another set of lights have gone out. I think they're on 2 phases, and this is the other set that have gone out. This is the second time. It's okay at the moment while we can still see, but if this continues into the night, there will be trouble. So Sean Reed going to the inquiry bay. Sean Peters will be the leader from Anthony Bear. Damien Amato in third place. Sean Reed to rejoin in car number 46. The 45 car of Mark Coulker is on the infield and will take no part in the restart. Okay, car 46 will go to fourth place. It is the last recorded lap. Anthony Bear passed 2 cars on the last recorded lap, so he'll go to fourth. Not happy about it, Anthony, but that's the way it'll be. Car 12, 81, 56 and 46 will be the lineup. Correction, we'll wait. Wrong information. Bit of confusion next door. The fact there's 2 46 has caused the confusion. One's South Australia 46, one's WA 46. So it's all been sorted. Not sure what Sean Reed's done, but he's back at the tail. So half the track lights are on and half of them aren't at the moment, which is a concern. and I'm sure there'll be somebody working on the problem. It's the second time tonight. So Sean Peters is the leader. Second place is the 46 car of Anthony Bear. Back to Damon Amato in third place. The green lights are on. Stephen Cooper in fourth place. Oh, Stephen Cooper's in trouble. Stephen Cooper's not out of noise, but he's going back through the field. Sean Peters the leader as they move into the back straight. Back to Anthony Bear. Damien Amato in third. Back to Ray Leonard in fourth place. Peters in front. Anthony Bear in second. Amato in third. Fourth, Ray Leonard. Then Lance Root in fifth place. Sean Peters. Oh, and Anthony Bear's in trouble. Anthony Bear's up against the fence. I think he has a flat tyre, and he's going to be right back. In fact, he's going to finish last. Well, Anthony Bear is going to be OUT out of the race with a flat tyre after contact at the end of the main straight with Sean Peters. So Sean Peters in front. Amato in second place. Third is Ray Leonard. Then Lance Root is in fourth. Back behind Lance Root is the 9 car of Marty Kelly. Then Sean Reid in sixth. So move down the back straight once again. 1 lap to go. And Sean Peters is going to take this one out comfortably. Sean Peters into the main straight. Amato in second place. Third is Ray Leonard. Lance Root on the outside of Marty Kelly. It's Marty Kelly, Lance Root. And then back to the 46 car of Sean Reid, Rod Macon, and then the 56 of Stephen Cooper. But it's Sean Reid from Port Hedland who wins Heat 5. Sean Reid first across the line. Damien Amato second. Ray Leonard third. Marty Kelly, Lance Root, Sean Reid, Rod Macon, and ailing Stephen Cooper. And you'll find it's Anthony Bear with a flat tyre who crosses the line after that. But the win goes to Sean Peters in car 12. Put your hands together for Sean Peters of Port Hedland, who wins the 5th heat of 6 in the WA Championship for Street Stock. And he'll go hopefully to Grant Woodhams in...
Sean, so you had great struggle in that race with defending Western Australian champion, the man from South Australia, Anthony Bear, but Sean Peters will give him a chance to get his helmet off and balaclava and the safety gear, and we'll have a bit of a chat to him. But a great race, and as Anthony Bear departed the track with a flat right-hand tyre, but not much he could do, but he had a great struggle with this man. Sean, good to see you, and a top win.
Yeah, thanks very much. I knew I had to do that one right because I had some good ones behind me, didn't I?
Did you know that you had the defending Western Australian champion next? I guess he sort of passed you a couple of times in those laps before the restart, didn't he?
Yeah, I definitely knew he was there. I knew I had to go, and I suppose I was lucky I got through.
Sean, how often have you run here?
My very first race back in 1998 was here. That's how long ago, but I haven't run really since then, so I live up in Port Hedland.
You must have put it in the memory books because you drove really well. Sean Peters, the winner of that heat, ladies and gentlemen. A great win from the man all the way from Port Hedland these days, but who raced here first in 1998. Another winner in the Western Australian Street Stock Championships.